G'day guys and welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's video I'll be predicting every AFL team's leading goal kicker in the 2024 AFL season. The leading goal kicker I think for the Adelaide Crows will be Tex Walker. Of course, an honourable mention to Isaac Rankin, who also I think could make the leading goal kicker in the 2024 AFL season. Both forwards will dominate this season, but I think Tex Walker is just a clear favourite. For the leading goal kicker for the Brisbane Lions, I think Charlie Cameron will be the leading goal kicker. Honourable mention to Eric Hipwood and also Joe Danaher and Will Ashcroft, who could win the thing, but Will Ashcroft is injured. I think Charlie Cameron will just dominate this season. I think no one can come against him, and I think he'll just win it. Alright guys, I think Charlie Curnow will win the leading goal kicker for Carlton this year. I don't think the others can stand by. Jack Silvani, Harry Mackay, Jesse Motlop. He looks like the most experienced player there. Harry Mackay, well, he can also do a bit of something, but I think it's really just Curnow all the way here. But the only one I can see coming near him would be big Harry Mackay, but yeah, I think that's going to be it. Okay guys, so I think the leading goal kicker for Collingwood will be Bobby Hill. I think Bobby Hill is a pretty good recruit to the Collingwood Magpies, and as he dominated in the grand final, I think Jamie Elliott's also up there, Lockie Schultz, who's new. There's many other players that can really do it, like there's just so much, like Brody Mychek, Mason Cox, but I think Bobby Hill will be the one. Now for the leading goal kicker for the Essendon Bombers, I think Jake Stringer will be the one, because there's no experience in the Essendon forward line this year. The only good guy from the forward line from the Essendon Bombers is Harrison Jones, who I think won't have impact as well. So Jake Stringer's on his own in this one. I think he will be the leading goal kicker in 2024. He will look good this year. I think he can stack up 45 goals actually, but yeah. Okay guys, so now I think Michael Walters will be the leading goal kicker for the Fremantle Dockers, as Jai Amos is there as well, but I think Michael Walters is a standout favourite for the leading goal kicker. I think Jai Amos is pretty much out of the picture, but I think Michael Walters, this is going to be his last good year, but I think he can do it. I believe in him, so I'm going to back in Michael Walters. Okay guys, now for the leading goal kicker for the Geelong Cats. I think Tom Hawkins will be the leading goal kicker for the Geelong Cats, of course. Jeremy Cameron's also up there, Gary Gowan. There's lots of people, good Geelong forwards, but I think this one, it's really underrated. He's like so under the radar. He put so much effort into his team. I feel like Jeremy Cameron's also good, but I think this one, he will absolutely be good this season. Okay guys, for the Gold Coast Suns, I think Ben King will be the leading goal kicker for the Gold Coast Suns. I think there's no one that can compare with him. The Gold Coast Suns are still a young side, haven't found the mix of the forward line. I think Ben King is really just the dominant player there. No one else to attempt with him. I think Ben King will be the leading goal kicker for the Gold Coast Suns this year. Hopefully he'll have a good year, probably kick 30 plus goals this season. Okay guys, so I think the leading goal kicker for the GWS Giants will be Toby Green. It's not as much forwards that are actually good, but Jesse Hogan, it's the next opponent for him, but Jesse Hogan can kick a bag, but I think Toby Green can do it here. I think Toby Green's pretty good in the forward line, so I think Toby Green will get the leading goal kicker. I think the leading goal kicker for the Hawthorn Hawks will be Marbia Chol. Of course, he's a newcomer to the Hawthorn Hawks after coming from Gold Coast. I think he and Mitch Lewis will fight. And then Mitch Lewis, they have so much forwards. Guinea, Chol, Mitch Lewis, Luke Bruce, Dylan Moore. It's just going to be unstoppable. The Hawks' forward line is stacked. But I think Marbia Chol will get leading goal kicker. So for the Melbourne Demons, I think the leading goal kicker for the Melbourne Demons will be Jacob Van Rooyen. I think Cosy Pickett also has a chance, let's be for real. Yeah, but I think this rookie can really shine this year. I think it's his second year at the club. He can do something here, and I think he'll be leading goal kicker easily. But it will be a good fight. I think the leading goal kicker for the North Melbourne Kangaroos will be Nick Larkey. In my opinion, there's no other forward that can stand out like him. I think he can carry on with about 35 plus goals in the forward line, as there's no one really to help him in that forward line mix. But he's the most experienced forward there. I think he'll get the job done. I think he'll be leading goal kicker this year yet again, but yeah. So I think the leading goal kicker for Port Adelaide will be Mitch Georgiades. I think Mitch Georgiades is pretty good forward. I think he'll be the leading goal kicker with about 25 plus goals or so. It's not going to be that high scoring for him this year, but he will have a breakout year this year, I think. He will stack up on those goals. I think he's a pretty good forward. I think he can really blast off this year and show him what it's all about. For Richmond, I think the leading goal kicker will be Shai Bolton by easily. The only guy who's going to give him a competition will be Tom Lynch, as Jack Greenville has retired. Remember, Jack Greenville has retired in 2023. I think Shai Bolton will be the leading goal kicker for Richmond this year, and I think he'll do really well with about 40 plus goals. He'll really shine this year. Okay, guys, so I think the leading goal kicker for the St Kilda Saints will be Tim Membry. I know Max King is also up there, and I think Tim Membry will just shine this year, probably kick 30 plus goals. He will be a rising star for the St Kilda Saints. He'll have his breakout year this season. I think he'll do really well and a good addition for the forward line. I think he will absolutely smash them this year, and yeah. Okay, guys, I predict the leading goal kicker for the West Coast Eagles will be Oscar Allen. I think he's just dominant for the Eagles. There's no one else that can build up against him. Lots of good stars have retired. I'm not sure if Leon Ryan is injured. If not, he would be leading goal kicker. But I think Oscar Allen will be leading goal kicker here for the West Coast Eagles, as he's such a great player and a great recruit for them. And I think he's absolutely going to be a wonderful player in the future. I think for the leading goal kicker for the Bulldogs will be Jamar Ugle-Hagan. Really, no one stands in his way. I think he's just inspiration to many Aboriginals like Nicky Winnemar. He's like a Nicky Winnemar. He stands out to many young Aboriginals out there to play footy. He's so good. He's such a great player, and he's one of my favourite players, actually. One of my favourite forwards. I wish he could come to Hawthorn, but yeah, he's at the Dogs, boys. Guys, drop a like and a sub, as only 88% of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel who watch my videos. Only 11% are subscribed, so I recommend you guys subscribing to the channel.